How are your nails, Paul?
Well, yeah, I was just saying to Kurt earlier that I think through experience that, you know, my heart doesn't quite, or my pulse doesn't go as much as it did when I was younger, but I definitely had some movement in my neck and all over there going on. So, and then when the no try, that just about finished me off. So, yeah, not the best, but I feel better now.
I suppose after the week it's been early, it would be a dramatic game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know, it was good. But obviously there's been a lot of noise from outside of the camp regarding myself. But internally we've had a really good week, and these lads continue to, you know, do the work on the field, but more importantly off the field. They're good professionals. And I think you need to be a good professional to prepare to play a team like Warrington with their calibre and the manner that they've been playing as well. They've been fantastic under Sam, and so we needed to be good today, and I thought they were.
You mentioned the noise outside the camp. Just how noisy did it get for you?
I think the simple way of putting that is there was a respectful, mature decision between two clubs, and that's as far as it went really. They and I came to the conclusion that I'm happy, I value happiness, and we left it at that. And there's nothing more to say really. It's that happens in every walk of life, and that's generally the bit that includes me is private business, and in any walk of life, like it would be if I asked you all the similar sort of questions. So without being rude, that's kind of the answer that I would give to you all as well. So that probably saves anybody else asking any more questions about that. But it was both clubs were respectful, obviously, and good and professional, so that's good.
But what's your decision at the end?
We didn't get to that far down the line.
So,
what a way to finish the week, the
yeah.
Week. Is that sort of display one of the reasons that you want to say?
Well, that's ultimately my job is to coach, and that's what I enjoy doing. And the best bit about coaching is the group that I represent, the group that I work with, staff and players. And so when you get a reward at the end of a week, then there's nothing better. And it's not like we're backflipping or getting ahead of ourselves. We'll remain very humble always and respectful. However, it's satisfying. And we'll enjoy a little bit of time together now. We'll all go together, have maybe a beer or a cup of tea, whatever it is. But it's just satisfying and rewarding that when you work hard, you get rewards. And I just think it's fitting that the lads get the rewards that they deserve.
Well, were you content with Mark's decision to go for the 240 out on the sideline?
Well, I said down, if he thinks he can get it, kick it. It's as simple as that. He had a wind behind him, and everybody knows Sneady's probably, statistically at the minute, he's the best goal kicker in the league. So I would never bet against him. It's usually the opposite. I'll say 2 and Sneady runs it. So on that occasion, he must have backed himself, and I'll always back any decision he makes. To be honest, he's a fantastic rugby player in fantastic form, and so I always support Sneedy. He's good.
Anything for Ryan, lads?
Ryan, when the word came in that FC had made the approach for Rolls, did it run through your mind, is he going to stay or is he going to go?
I've not seen anything about it. I've not a clue what he was talking about. No, I think ultimately, I've always said it about him and his coaching staff are the best signings this club will ever make going forward. I just think what them three in particular have between them, but the knowledge of them guys is pretty special, and it would have been a travesty for the club to lose him. And again, didn't speak much about it. I kind of leave him to make his own decisions. But me and the boys were hoping he didn't go, because we see the stuff what was happening externally, and we were just hoping that he didn't, because obviously we understand how lucky we are to have him, and hopefully we can keep him here for many more years to come, because them days are pretty special. I think as a Salford fan, I've been through watching years of Salford where we get battered by by them sorts of teams. And the fact that we turn up now to expecting to win internally is pretty special. And I've never really seen that from a Salford team. So I feel lucky to have him and Kurt and Chrissy as part of our coaching team, and I think that's pretty evident in how the boys respect him. Obviously I see it daily, every week, how much they respect the boys have for these three. So yeah, it would have been a disaster if he went.
You said you were hoping that Rolls did go. Did they ever get to the point where you messaged him or called him and say, what are you thinking, basically?
I begged him.
You begged him?
No.
He didn't.
I think ultimately he's his own man, isn't he? And I think ultimately he's going to get attention, isn't he? I think for what he's done for this club, he's going to get attention. So at any sort of big club would be stupid not to approach him. Why wouldn't they? From what he's achieved here. So again, that's what I talk about how lucky we are to have him, because I've always said it. I think we've got the competition's best coach, and we should be lucky and we should be happy that he's with us.
Go on then, penalty try, would you certainly scored that, do you think?
Well, do you know what? I've not been given plenty over the last couple of years, so I'm happy that I got one. But yeah, I was pretty confident I'd scored. I got a nice little bounce on it as well before Danny Walker grabbed me. So for the kick from Nenny McDonald was special. I think what he did there at full flight to put it in an area where we could score a try. But I think going back to what Roll said, I felt when they was 12-11 up, I don't think it was a fair reflection of the game. I felt more in control than that. Didn't feel like I was chasing anything. Felt like I was in control, and I can't remember too many periods where I was defending our own line much, or being put under that much pressure. So it was, I suppose, rewarding to come out on the back end of it and score the try. But the work done by Nenny McDonald throughout the game, not just that little bit at the end. But I suppose that's what you get when you bring Nenny McDonald to the club. Is in them moments when you need something special, he provides it.
Did you feel as though you scored one earlier?
I didn't really know. Yeah, my initial thought was you're going to give double movement, but ultimately I don't really know what else I can do because I bounced. So I felt it was, if anything, it would have been a try. Looking back on the screen, I thought
if it goes up as a try, it gives a try. I think it's one of them. The ref's call. It's really hard because the quality of the video sometimes is not good enough and it pixelates, so it's hard to overrule it one way or the other. So the referee will always have the dominant part to play in that, whether it goes up as a try or not. That's my opinion anyway, and put it in. I've had an opinion on it.
I don't know whether it's just a screen here, but normally the bit you actually want to look at to see is where the bloody scoreline is blocking it out.
Or they're watching a bird in the sky. So yeah, it's not good enough, really.
Is
I
it
don't
just
think.
time to get rid of the whole thing about where the ref does give a call?
I think Australia have got it right, but the quality of the footage and the angles of the footage is different, so you do get the right conclusion. But you've got to commend that at least the games took a step forward to getting it right, and they'll get it right more often than not. So we try not to overly grumble about it. We accept what it is, but obviously everybody wants to keep progressing, and that's a constructive criticism, not as opposed to a whinge, if you like.
How's King going? He came up with the head knock in the first half.
Yeah, he wanted to go back on. He felt it was good, but on the video footage, our doc ruled him out. So he was very frustrated, to be honest. But the protocol's the protocol, and we stick to it.
So is that like a fail of the HIA? So
yeah.
Misunderstood as well?
Yeah. So it's the symptoms are, I think, category 1 symptoms. So he'll miss Huddersfield now as well. Yeah.